Hey everybody, it's Amanda with Faith Throws Deep. Please don't mind my mess. It has been a day. I've got a lot of prepping I've been doing. I'm sorry for the noise. I needed another coffee. So it has been a very hectic 2 weeks with appointment after appointment after appointment. Some of it was stuff we kind of needed, and then we had unexpected appointments because we had to go to the ER and deal with some stuff, and it's been hectic. So anyway, despite that, and then I'm going through and I'm trying to finish some projects because I know we're going to be moving at some point here soon-ish, but not soon. Depends the way you look at it. 5 years can seem like a short time if, you know, things are going on. I don't know. 5 years can seem like a long time, but it can also seem like a short time. So anyway, we could be moving. I don't even know what date that would be. My husband could be getting a report date as early as October. So I'll just say that part of it. Sometimes there's the aspects you can move a little bit earlier, things of that sort. But anyway, so I know we're going to have to be preparing for things. I was trying to finish up projects, and that way I can start just setting that aside because I know I need a couple of months to prep things to prepare to move. We haven't even been here a year yet, and we're already having to get ready to move. Anyway, despite all that, not a big deal, but I have a schedule. I have goals to meet through that time. Anyway, that's just the way I operate. So, try to finish up projects. Of course, it's dealing with sewing because I was finishing some quilts for people, and my sewing machine decided to break on me. So go figure. I'm like, of course, I need a better one for actual quilt making anyway. But I was just trying to get through to finish it, and then it like cut off in the middle of me doing one of my quilts. And then I had to figure out how to get through that. And then my husband just kind of forced it to work. And so it at least got me through enough to finish that little bit I had left, which seems like a day on its own, not to mention the ER visit and all the unexpected things we had in the past 2 weeks. So anyway, and then I finished that, and then I'm like, okay, part of the ER visit stuff, it was not necessarily the cause of things, but we're still trying to find answers with that, which I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow for my son. Hopefully we can figure out what the heck was going on, but I decided it is probably best if I took over. Like, I know 2 of my kids are adults, but one of them does have autism. So there are certain aspects he knows and he can kind of do, but he's also not very good at being able to get it done. So I figured I'd take over food in that aspect. So I literally spent all day yesterday making all of these like freezer meal things. I guess that's what they're called. So I got these little containers, basically like TV tray dinners, except I made it all homemade food. So it's healthier. It's not any of the processed crap you buy at the store, because that's going to be a big help. And because we don't know what's causing issues yet, I figured making it homemade would be better. And then you just pop it in the microwave, and then you just put it in a couple minutes and you're good. Except I did all of that yesterday, and then last night my freaking microwave broke. And of course, leave it with my luck, that's exactly what happens. So I gotta go get a new microwave today. So thankfully we got paid today so I can go get a microwave. Anyway, my whole freezer is stuffed with these little microwave meals, and I don't have a microwave right now. Anyway. Oh, thanks, James. So on top of that, not not only that, I'm sitting here trying to get through stuff. I have a couple of dishes from yesterday that doesn't fit in my dishwasher. And now my water is sputtering. There was barely any water coming out of the faucet. I don't know if the people doing yard work, I don't know what happened, but there's no water. There's like barely any water coming out of the sinks at all. And usually when that happens down here, it's happened before. I haven't even checked my email, but they usually send out something and they're telling us not to use things until they get it fixed, and then they'll email and let us know when everything's good. But I don't know what happened, but now my water's out too. And I am telling you, it is one thing after another right now. And I'm just kind of rolling through it. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, let me do this. This will be helpful. Let me do this, because this will help. Let me get this done so I can move on to my next task. And it is just all going wrong. So anyway, not a big deal. It is the story of my life, I swear. Every time. But I just kind of go with it. I improvise. I do a lot of those things. Sorry, my son's in the kitchen. We put the freezer meal into a aluminum container and we're heating it in the oven. Next thing I know, the oven's gonna break on me. Anyway,
the meat's not cooked thoroughly now.
Just put it in longer. So anyway, it has been, I wouldn't even say a day. It's been a week. And it's been 2 weeks actually, because everything's just been running in back to back. Although the first week with our appointments went pretty smoothly. And then, you know, this second week has been pure chaos. But anyway, I'm just trying to get things done and everything set up and everything situated before we do have to move. So that way it's an easier transition. We're still waiting to find out where that's gonna be. We have our hopes, but we don't know if that's what's gonna happen because, you know, the military puts you where they want you. Anyway, I just want to apologize not having another video out yet with our Bible study. So I'm actually just going to end this. I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update of what was going on and, you know, the chaos of living in right now. But God has always carried me through these things. I'm not overly stressed. I'm just like, oh, I give up. Okay, whatever. It's you, God. You take it. I'm done with it. So, just an encouragement for anybody else who feels like they're dealing with that. Just give it to God. Like, He really does just take those things and then things work themselves out. So I just want to encourage you that if you're stuck in that position, it's okay. You're not the only one. You're not going through it alone, as much as it might feel like you're going through things alone. He really does walk with you, and He brings people in your life to help you through certain situations. And I just want to encourage you guys, but given that I'm just sitting here stuck at the moment until I decide to go to the store to buy a new microwave, I'm going to go ahead and do our next study. So I am not going to do that on this video. I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update and just a little encouragement that life happens. It really